The advocate brings up the point of love, and that you should be able to love whoever you want and be able to marry, and that should be taken into account for marriage. Well, love is not required in law to become married. When acquiring a marriage license, whether the couple is in love or not is not not part of the criteria according to usmarriagelaws.com. Also, he brings up the point that he uses the term homosexual couples, which we are not debating homosexual couples, we are debating same-sex couples. Same-sex couples do not have to be homosexual. They can be two heterosexual males or females. Also, he relates same-sex marriage to religion, and this debate again is over whether or not same-sex marriage should be recognized and legalized by the government, whereas religion is not relevant in this point. Also, he makes the point that there's forward movement in marriage. Previously, there was restrictions on interracial marriages, and he's equating same-sex marriage to the past discriminations of interracial marriage, kind of equating it to race. And he's basically defining people in same-sex couples as their own race, whereas Merriam-Webster's dictionary defines race as a category of humankind that shares certain distinctive physical traits, and also an actually or potentially interbreeding group within a species. Same-sex couples are none of these. Also, he brings in the point of adoption, whereas being married is not the major determining factor in the adoption process, according to adoption.com. Also, he says that when raising children, the environment that they're brought up into is more important. Whereas, according to Dr. Ryan J. Johnson in his journal, Homosexuality, Nature versus Nurture, there's no definitive research whether homosexuality is determined by genetics or the environment. Therefore, same-sex couples raising children could possibly be harmful because we do not yet know if they are influenced by their environment or by their genetics. And finally, he brings up the fact about how homosexuality is natural. According to Christopher Wolfe in his book, Homosexuality and the American Public Life, research on biology, innateness, or genetic determinants of homosexuality has only recently just begun, contrary to public belief. J.M. Bailey and R.C. Pillard, who are two of the major researchers most widely cited as having demonstrated that homosexuality is genetic, were forced to admit otherwise.